Trade unionists, officials from the Employers Federation and business owners are just a few of the stakeholders who participated in the first in a series of consultations on the future of the National Insurance Scheme. Chairman of the NIS, Philbert Lewis, says over the years, several reviews were done with suggestive changes that were not implemented. Some of these changes are now being implemented to ensure that the public can fully gain from the NIS and that it is not on the road to collapse.
What will eventually happen is that making these changes will ensure that persons now and persons to come will receive a reasonable pension, and the scheme will be sustainable for years to come. If we don't make these changes, unfortunately the scheme will die. But as pragmatic people, we will not allow the scheme to die. We will make the changes. We would like the public to understand the rationale for the changes. We would like the public to ask questions as we go along. And these changes, we have to make continuous changes as we go along.
Lewis says consultations will continue over the next month in a bid to educate the nation's populace on the new movement of NIS.
Very soon we'll be having, and we are throwing out that invitation to all companies, all interest groups in Grenada. Please make your requests. We are ready to come to you, to share your information, take your questions, take your feedback, and we are prepared to take all suggestions on board. As people see that the contribution that they make to NIS as an expense, I see it as a benefit, as an investment for years to come. So I'm calling on everyone who can make the contributions. Please go ahead and do it, because you're doing justice to yourself for the future.
The introduction of an unemployment benefit, an increase in the retirement age, and the contributions of employees and employers are just a few of the topics that were discussed.
Pension age, the intention is to bring it up to 65 within the next five years or so. For the first time, we are looking at ensuring that if someone is unemployed, some form of benefits will be paid without putting pressures on the scheme. And I stress on without putting pressures on the scheme, because if we look back after Ivan and the impact the payout at the time had on the scheme. Also, COVID in recent years, we had to pay out unemployment benefits, which also put pressures on this scheme. But if persons now are contributing to this unemployment benefits, the scheme, one, you may be able to get a better payment, and two, there will be no more pressures on the scheme.
The first consultation was held at the Grenada Trade Center Annex on Thursday. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.